I'm honestly really surprised with the build quality. Hey guys, Justin here from Waltz, and today we're talking about the extremely portable Klipsch GIGXL party speaker. Now, there's a ton of things that I like about the Gig after getting the chance to mess around with it, so we're going to break the video into a couple different parts. First, we'll talk about the design, and then we'll go over the connectivity, and of course, we're going to end on audio. Now, as far as design goes, I think they knocked it out of the park with the GIGXL. I love the durability and the overall build quality of the Gig. The grill is made out of a nice solid material, almost feels like metal. I'm not sure if it is or isn't, but it feels like it. And the buttons are also really nice to push. And, I did say it was portable, so as far as size goes, it's going to have a height of about 14 inches, a width of 10 inches, and a depth of 9 inches. So it's not really that big, which makes it easy to be portable. And, considering its, size and durability, I really wasn't expecting it to only weigh 9 pounds. It was very, very light, and when I first picked it up, I was kind of shocked at how light it was. But I think, something that is helping with that is going to be that ergonomic handle that they added on the back of the speaker. Just makes it super easy to move around. Now, something we always have to talk about, whenever a speaker has lights, you guys know it makes me excited. So, the GIGXL does come with a bunch of different party light modes, and, I love RGB lights. Like I really love RGB lights, especially, on electronics like speakers. So it's really awesome to see that they have a cool little ring that you can change. My favorite mode is the one where it kind of bounces up almost like an equalizer, but they have a couple different modes that you can mess with. Now, if there's one gripe I had with the Gig, it's the fact that it only has an 8-hour battery life. And I say only, like 8 hours is not a long time, but I'm just used to, smaller Bluetooth speakers that don't consume enough power. Usually they last longer. So, if you're doing karaoke for 8 hours straight, I think I'm worried about you. You should be able to get through a couple fun nights with this, and, you're obviously going to have to charge it in between, but I think that's kind of expected from just Bluetooth products in general. It's also IPX4 rated, which just means it's splash resistant, so you can put this near the pool and not have to worry about it getting damaged. I also like on the back where the ports are, it's actually kind of sealed, so I think that helps with that rating. I think the grill probably helps as well, but, overall, a good thing to have. Now, as far as connectivity, you're going to have a few options when connecting to the Gig. First, obviously, and most obvious, is Bluetooth. It's a Bluetooth speaker, and I found that it paired really, really quickly. As soon as I pressed it on my iPhone, it just instantly connected, no questions asked, which is really nice because sometimes, Bluetooth can be a pain. If you're not using Bluetooth, you can use USB audio or aux in, which is awesome because, sometimes we talk about it, sometimes they don't include that aux port on speakers anymore, which, can suck for those of you who don't like Bluetooth. And I almost forgot, it does come with a microphone because it is a party speaker, like I mentioned earlier. So you can plug that mic to the mic in, and then the microphone actually has a switch on it, on or off. So if you want to do some karaoke, this is the perfect option for you. It also has TWS, which stands for True Wireless Stereo. So you can pair this with another GIGXL to have 2 stereo speakers, which I think is really cool if you're entertaining and you want to just spice it up a little bit more. Also, I want to take a minute to talk about the buttons on the top because I think they did a really good job with the layout and the overall design. We'll go left to right, so starting off with the microphone control, you can control the volume of your microphone, which is really cool. You have the Bluetooth pairing button, play backwards and play forward, and then you have that really nice knob on the top. It's a dial knob, and I think it is really smooth, and it looks really smooth. And then obviously you have your light mode changing, your play, pause, your power, and then a bass button, which I did forget to mention. It does have, a bass mode. So if you're listening to bass heavy music, I recommend putting it in that. That way it can kind of tune out some of the frequencies and adjust it to sound better for that type of music. And I almost forgot, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. Now, as far as audio goes, it has a 6.5-inch woofer and a 2-inch tweeter, which is awesome because, you're going to get low bass. It's not going to be like crazy, like a full-on boombox, but it's going to fill the room. And as long as you're not in like a warehouse or something, I think it'll definitely carry. And that 2-inch tweeter will help with those higher frequencies. It also has a max output of 109 decibels at 0.5 meters. And again, that bass boost button is there if you wanted to increase that bass. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything I want to cover about the GIGXL. We're doing a sound test in just a second, so stick around for that. I think it's a great party speaker, and between the design and the lights, I think it's bound to impress your friends or whoever you're having over. Now, if you guys are looking to pick one of these up, make sure to check the links down in the description. And if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Again, it really does help me out. And let me know what you guys think of the GIGXL. If you have one, share your experience. And other than that, we'll wrap up the video and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Feel that bass.
Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested in, make sure to email me at youtube@waltz so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.